Yo, what's happening? We back live, America's Realest Podcast, a live hip hop daily. D-Lo G is always in the building.
Hello.
Hello, and we back
Yes, ma'am. Like we never left.
like we never did it
Mm-hmm.
in a flash.
Mm-hmm.
First, I want to say R.I.P. Young Scooter. That's what we gotta start with that. You know what I'm saying? For sure with Atlanta shit. You know, 404 day coming up. He was supposed to be outside. You know what I'm saying? He got to perform at Bossman D-Lo's concert, I believe, when he came. I think.
On Tuesday.
Mhm.
Yup.
So that was dope. He got a lot of love.
Yeah, man.
Not too often, you know, especially rappers get, you know, their flowers right before they, you know what I'm saying, meet their time.
And it's so crazy because that's all I kept seeing under the thing. Like, yo, I just seen Scooter with Bossman D-Lo. I just seen Scooter with Bossman D-Lo. If I'm not mistaken, I think that happened like Thursday or something like that.
Yeah, a couple days later.
And he was just on stage on Tuesday.
It was his birthday.
Yup.
It's a lot of confusion going on around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the girl who called the police to the police and what happened between the fence and the gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
Different corners saying this and that.
This is what I want to know. Why do they always go to the internet? Like Shorty did the call.
Mhm.
Why does she do a live and go to the internet? Why?
Well, they was looking for it already.
The internet, are you crazy, H? The internet was gonna find her.
No, I mean, but she's finding her is whatever.
Who-
She doesn't have to talk.
Why? Who gonna talk for her, a lawyer?
Yeah, you ain't go talking to the people on the internet ain't helping at all.
Yeah, but
Your excuse is crazy.
She trying to
I didn't hear the
plead.
excuse. What was the
Yeah,
excuse?
what was her excuse?
The woman that she said, remember the whole thing about her?
Yeah, she
What
said
she
she was
said?
the woman.
She was the woman because the boyfriend is always beat her up.
Mhm.
He didn't beat you up that day,
Mm-hmm.
so why you waiting for the call?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the first story that they said the boyfriend didn't invite her to the party.
Nah, that's exactly what was going on.
She got mad and said, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck this shit up."
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's fucked up. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, that was the first thing. Like,
Cause it was his birthday party.
it was Scooter's
his
birthday.
Yeah.
But like, she called on her boyfriend, which is one of Scooter's homies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that she was dating one of Scooter's homies type shit. It's so crazy though, cause she really thought she wasn't gonna get caught, huh?
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure she didn't expect nobody to die neither.
Yeah,
She gonna get
facts.
caught regardless, cause on the 911 they said, "What's your number and what's your name?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't call 911 on a block number, so they gonna always. She was getting caught regardless.
Yeah.
No funny.
When I first go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying like, a lot of women think about doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And nobody would ever think that it would be locking. I mean, not even locking nobody up. She was obviously trying to get him locked up. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't think anybody was gonna die.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that's just so how fast. Shit, young Scooter didn't think he was gonna die. Jumping over the gate. Even like when he broke his leg or whatever the shit. He ain't. Who the hell dies from broken legs? You know what I'm saying? If you're not 70 years old or some
Yeah.
shit, you feel me?
You know they always say it's a artery that's in your leg.
No,
yeah, I mean, I
feel you,
get
H.
it.
We
You know
know
what I'm
you
saying?
could
On
if
some
you if
Final
your finger
Destination
get cut
shit.
off the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? You could probably bleed to death. But you never gonna think that's gonna be you. Like out of all young Scooter, this nigga done hopped 100 fences in his lifetime running from the
Right,
police.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Why on his birthday today did he think? You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if it was a nigga that never got down before. He's like, anything can happen.
Right.
Scooter like, take me back to the old days. Old little Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, so you're not going with the police shot him narrative?
I just gotta have more proof. You know what I'm saying? It's just from what the guy's talking about right now. Thug, you know what I'm saying? Thug said that the police shot him. You feel me? And Thug got all the right to hate the police and throw every bit of smut, dirt, whatever on their name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that I don't believe it, but I just want to see more proof. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the police can't hide if they shot him or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
they can't.
hold on, wait. They fake autopsies all the time.
No.
They pay them off. They get paid off.
Wait, we talking about the government. I mean, the government do foul shit, but not shit like that.
Yeah, Young Scooter's a public figure. If the police killed Young Scooter known, I don't think that Atlanta will be okay with that.
And fucking own the city if that was happening.
Exactly.
So then why would they hide it then?
No, he's saying if they find out that they're hiding it. Like if Scooter family find out that they're faking the autopsy report, then they gonna own the city. So your smack on the hand is gonna be way worse if you lie than, you know what I'm saying? The truth come out now. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I believe the family's gonna do the independent autopsy.
Yeah, for sure. They have to. We need an ashtray, H.
Yeah, man, that's lame as hell.
I take it as he didn't want to spend the night on his birthday. That's
Right.
why he ran.
But what he ain't because what he was doing.
That was at the spot.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure anywhere Scooter at is not gonna be, you know, police should be invited into.
I feel you.
The billboard is, I want to know why. I mean, I got a theory on why he opened the door. Because, you know, they're not expecting police. But the police do a certain knock.
Yeah.
That you should know. Wait a minute, let me look through the people.
Facts.
It goes with the party thing. They probably thinking it's people coming from the party. That's why they just open the door. And they see police like, oh shit. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation going on.
Yeah. Damn.
That's it.
Should get about 25 years for that.
That's crazy.
And the reason why is because somebody died, not just because she was playing online and she said a false report. It's because somebody's life got taken in the most unfortunate way. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He
facts.
really wasn't doing, and first off, none of it was going on. But even the events that you said was happening, he wasn't a part of none of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was whack and the 911 person can't even be like, listen.
She sound like she lying. Yeah.
It's like she just kept adding
Adding shit. You want to know what I kept noticing? Is that during her story, it was too much past tense, but it was happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the lady was like, well, are you there right now?
Right.
She was like, nah, I'm a neighborhood watch. What?
Right. She the neighborhood watch calling from the cab.
Yeah, that's
They had to cross them over to Fulton. That's crazy.
No, that's foul. Yeah, she deserves definitely to get the hammer locked down on her.
For like any little piece of, yeah. And while she in jail, she got to do community service.
Double time.
Nah, for real.
But, you know, people do that a lot, though. But I don't
She
think
like?
they go to jail for that.
That's lame as hell.
Nah, they do go to jail for that shit.
But
It's called swatting.
yeah, but when somebody die in the process.
In general, because that's a common thing, you know. They got documentaries on Netflix about.
Yeah, they do. They do.
For real?
Yes.
So like people be caught.
I think she probably got the idea that black people sit home and watch Netflix all
A
day.
day.
So
Yeah.
she probably saw one of them fucking documentaries.
But nah, you gotta be the most foulest bitch ever to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. Can you open up the door for me, H? I ain't gonna lie. It be a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit that I don't condone of, and that I just find lame. But you calling the police, faking.
She wanted some shit to happen because she could have called and just say, yo, it's mad noise. They making a lot of noise.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
she was on something.
Well, but that's even weird though to file a complaint about getting beat up if you're not there when. You know what I'm saying? When they find the guy that you're talking about.
Nah, but she wasn't saying that she was getting beat up. She was saying that a girl was getting beat up.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this what happened. She calls 911. the DeKalb County 911 answers. She said that she want to make a police report for an incident that's happening right now on William Nye Street, which is in Atlanta. The DeKalb County police, 911 operator, transfer her over to Fulton. You hear, that's when the conversation start. You hear it saying DeKalb County transfer over to Fulton County. Go ahead, sweetie, tell her what's going on. Oh, I'm neighborhood watch. It's like 7 guys that live in this house. They all have guns. It's a domestic dispute. One of the guys threw this girl out the house with no clothes on, and now he won't let her leave the house. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like he threw her out the crib, but now it's like, you won't let her leave the crib. So which one is it? You see what I'm saying?
Right,
She's
yeah,
like,
right.
What he got on? What he got on? Black jeans or blue jeans with the regular shirt. Well, I wasn't able to tell if the jeans was black or blue. But she's like, well, what's going on? Well, right now he won't let her leave the house. If you're watching him, what you mean?
Right.
That's how she's talking. But she's telling this story in the past tense. But while it's going on, you see what I'm saying? He threw her out the house, but now he won't let her leave. She called somebody, the people pulled up, and they started shooting. It's just so much going. Oh, and there was a kid involved. And a baby's.
Bro, lock her up and throw away the key, bro.
Crazy,
no,
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, she's breathing profusely. Yo, when she said profusely, I was like, she learned a little vocabulary in school. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this dumb bitch. But then she said profusely. I was like, she be paying attention.
That shit was hilarious. Like, yo, this girl is tripping.
Bleeding profusely, huh?
That's what she said. On
like, that's a setup. That's a setup.
So, H, let me ask you this. Before you knew that it was a fake call, because you remember at first they just released it and said, we found the 911 call. Did you know that it was a fake call?
I'm going to tell you something. I thought, that the police covered it up and then they released this fake call to say that this
you
was
are
the 911
super conspiracy
call.
theorist. You know she is the super
so
conspiracy
that's
theorist.
why I went a little over. It
Over
was
the top.
fake.
Yeah.
It was fake, but not that. It
I
wasn't
see what you're
they
saying.
fake.
I see what you're saying.
I could peep the fakeness in it.
Once you started hearing it, it's like, wait, she keep throwing shit on.
I didn't even listen to all of it. I don't like.
I listened to the whole
really
thing.
be in that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Nice. When you first heard that call, what was you thinking? So you had you knew it was a fake call? Word. Bro, what you think? You the same? Okay. Yeah. Bro, cause I first heard it, I was like, damn, now you know me, son. My heart's so soft when it comes to certain shit. I'm like, damn, son. Like, at first, when I'm hearing it, especially with specifically the black and blue pants and shit like that, I'm like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Hold on, it's not funny. It was a woman getting beat, a kid is there. That's how I'm thinking. You feel? I'm like, damn, it's not funny. This bitch don't. See, whoever's calling neighborhood watch, they shouldn't have had her as the captain. That's what I'm thinking, type shit. You feel me? I'm like, cause she doing a terrible job. And then when it came out that it was fake, I was like, nigga, I knew something was wrong with that shit.
Something was off,
you
right?
feel me?
Yeah, facts.
Like, man. So yeah, I kind of already had that feeling that something was off with it. But when they said it, I was like, my intuition was right. And
Intuition be on
That's why I
point.
said police know it was off too, because they didn't come on no aggressive shit.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like,
They didn't come aggressively.
For sure. You hear all of that, either they coming heavy or they coming like just to peep shit out.
And mind you, the police don't hear the call. They just get what the operator is telling them. So the operator probably related like, it's something weird. Can you just do a wellness check? Do a wellness check on this spot. You feel me? Oh yeah. Man, but yeah, RIP Young Scooter, man.
No, for sure.
There's a lot of shit that been coming out too, cause RIP Say So P, the Memphis rapper that got killed in his hometown, Sauce Walker, artist.
Sauce Walker got shot too.
Sauce Walker definitely got shot too.
That they stood over him too and realized who he was and left him alone.
Yeah, I seen the video, so they didn't stand over him, They didn't stand over him, but they definitely had a chance to chase him down too. But they was focused on one person.
I don't know, bro. I know bullets move fast, but boy,
You seen it, right? You seen the video?
boy, he won't answer.
He did a spin move, like stop, drop, and roll. He stopped, dropped, and roll, got up and ran. Like it was like
He was hit already?
yeah. He got hit like first, right? Cause Say So P was behind the truck, so the niggas they attacked all ways. You feel me? And yeah.
The guy on the end though,
Mhm.
he definitely ran home.
Yeah. He like seen him right there in peripheral and was like, nah, we want this nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then now they saying one of the shooters was found dead in Houston.
Well, that's interesting.
I gotta do some more little research on that, but
Yeah.
he's definitely dead in Houston, and I gotta see what's going on with Sauce Walker and shit because you know, Say So P, his family is blaming Sauce Walker. They say the story is that Say So P hit some niggas up at a dice game with some fake dice and hit him for like 200K, and he ran off. You know what I'm saying? When he hit him with 200K, he like moved out of Memphis, Miami, Las Vegas. You know, doing his rap shit. You feel me? Now
Damn.
he coming back to Memphis. Him and Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? He flexing, doing a lot of chatting and
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah.
I want to say the night before, I heard the way it was lined up was the night before they had paid security, like real deal security at the hotel with them on the way to the event. But when
Yeah.
the security came out and said they was only paid to take them to the event. You know what I'm saying? And guard them at the event.
Yeah.
So even when they left the event, they left by themselves.
Yeah.
The security didn't even
Yeah,
guard
take
them
them to-
home. You feel
yeah,
me?
to the crib.
Because niggas was trying to point fingers at the security too, because security was posting on Instagram. Yeah, we ain't playing that shit. Da 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 da. You feel me? Say So P made a post with him and Sauce Walker holding money and shit like that in front of the door, and behind the door you see the Westin hotel shit, and then Memphis, you remember it's that only Westin by the Dome and Bill Street and shit like that. So yeah, it was kind of easy to pinpoint where he was at in
Yeah.
Memphis, but man,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a...
Killer is they killed the nigga because being that they saw him and there was 4 people in the car. They know who you are.
right,
They don't think he's gonna hold it down.
right.
He's gonna get caught.
You see what he's saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You the weak link.
Yeah, you gotta go.
It was crazy because it was crazy like I was there, but I could just imagine. I just imagine it was like, yo, we gotta go pick up the bread. Damn, kicked him out the car on the way to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Who?
the killers, because you know what I'm saying? When it came out like 48 hours, 72 hours later that his face was all over the news and shit, you feel me? So any like
Why do you think why did he take
the mask off. That's crazy, right?
Man, some niggas want that dumbass fame.
No,
Yeah.
no, I think they were switching, like, it's your turn to drive.
Yeah, they were switching, yeah.
Get us out the car, you still got the mask on. Nigga gets out the back seat with no mask on.
That nigga was having an anxiety attack, eh?
Either a rookie mistake,
Yeah.
or, you know, he shouldn't have been
Nah, like I'm gonna tell you, like, the thing, like, okay, so you know we went through eras, right? So you remember at one point in time the era was ski mask way, you know what I'm saying? 50 talking about ski mask way, you feel me? But then 21 come around, he like, I do it with no mask. You know what I'm saying? Walk
If
him
you
down.
said
We
mask
walk him
off.
down. We ain't even doing drive-bys. We walking them down. You know what I'm saying? No mask. You feel me? And it's kind of like on something like, nigga, I want you to see who the last person that did you in. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that's like psyched.
Also, too, though, you gotta, like, understand, like, the nigga with money not popular no more.
That's a fact.
Shooter.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be like, yeah, every nigga with money had shooters, but you didn't know them niggas. You ain't even, like, when you see their face,
Right.
it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, shit, the nigga with money right here, but all the shooters is
Right.
front,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? They like super front line.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's all the way a fact. I like the way you put that together though, cause They, it's the errors. You know what I'm saying? It's the errors. You feel me?
For sure.
You got to realize that now. It don't matter where you.
It don't matter because if I tap the biggest like the stripes I'm gonna get, bro. I'm gonna do the 10.
That's a fact too. That's a fact too.
A nigga rather be a broke legend than out the way up nigga.
Like
yeah,
I wish.
Crazy.
I wish.
That's crazy. That's
nah,
crazy.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
If y'all did not hear what he said a nigga would rather be a broke legend than an out the way rich nigga. Oh my goodness. Hey, rich me, please.
Nah, facts, out the way in the mountains somewhere.
Right.
Like, yeah. And then even like now, it's so weird though, even what you saying that, right? Because snitches is still floating through like everything okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that snitch and that get away with snitching in the streets. They get away with snitching in the streets for two things. One, because they killers too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They kill niggas too. They just ain't want to go to jail, so they snitch.
Right.
For a perfect example, Woody, right? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on, before you, is that respectable though?
No, I'm not saying it's respectable, but I'm just saying, I'm saying when we comparing like what's going on, like the hitters is getting more respect, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but if you kill the snitch, it's like,
There's no hitters.
you know what I'm saying? Like now you going to jail. You feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of niggas that snitch and get away with it because they got money.
Niggas just
And they wait for a little bit and then pop out a little bit with the money and act like it never happened. And niggas want.
Niggas be like, man,
I don't even think they wait.
niggas be like, where you been? And it's just all over again.
Like, and see, like, the situation with Woody is so fucking topsy-turvy because, in my opinion, if it wasn't for Woody, Thug wouldn't be out right now.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he created
like,
so
even
much
not
chaos.
saying that they would have had him down for 10 years, but they still would have had something to stick for him to sit down for a little bit longer. Because what he did, like 3 years or something? Something like that, right? 2 years or something, maybe?
it was
No, it was
like
like
3.
3 years. Like 3 years. He sat for a year and then trial was like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Like they would have had him in for like 5 years or something. You know what I'm saying? A little more strict requirements and shit like that. But when him beating the case,
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. See, but it's not. Come on, he gave up, and the bro. It was the state put everything behind this thing. This was like the most publicized case since when OJ or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way they just saying, all right, well if you give up, we'll give up too. Like, nah, bro, this is America. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't have nothing on that man for real because Woody broke down they shit. Like, that was they leading witness. You know what I'm saying?
But if they didn't have nothing, then he wouldn't. Why is he so fucking? He basically semi-still in jail, kind of, because he can't really do nothing.
He can't do nothing like what?
Like, being in the mix. He can't go outside. He can't come to the city. That's already a problem.
You talking about Thug?
Nah, they took some of the requirements on, so he can't come to the city. He can't just chill like how he was, like because they said I think it's 10 times a year or something like that. But
Purposes. That's why he was able to go to the funeral of that dude, the dude who got killed at the
R.P. Lotto Savage too.
oh, Lotto Savage. Oh yeah.
But no, I know you wasn't talking about him, but I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, he got.
He'll probably come to that, right? Shit like that.
Yeah, they just did something for Lotto Savage, man.
Yeah,
R.P.
R.P.
Lotto
Lotto.
Savage too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And see, that's exactly what he was saying, man. Like, you know.
That shit gonna come out soon too, and we gonna see who did it and all that shit. And then they gonna think like, damn, they done fucked their lives. Shit crazy.
I want to skip back to the snitch shit. They doing skits on Instagram, and I feel like when they try to make it funny, you know what I'm saying? That's when it start bleeding
Becoming
into
a-
being okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Or niggas not being as mad about it, or you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I definitely seen one where it's a dude. I forgot his name. He be doing his thing now. Now he don't even really do the skits because he getting booked for shows and movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he that was his main skit. He was snitching on everybody, on his whoever he was with, and then he's saying like, yeah, and I snitched on my grandma. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I snitched on my grandma too. And if you don't watch out, nigga, I got them boys in my back pocket. I call them right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like, making it, like, funny so a nigga can, it's like, desensitize you to, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I mean, we can't not say, like, niggas ain't been snitching forever, though.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But niggas used to real life have to move to goddamn
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. And still be like,
What, now niggas come shake your hand.
But that's what I'm saying.
there's a lot of creeps out here, though, man. Like, shit. They do a lot of creepy shit. And shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? Nah, facts. You know, shit. You know, bruh, creepy ass niggas out here. So, you know, just watch whose hand you're shaking. But you never know, man. That shit crazy. That's the crazy part. You gotta trust that intuition. So y'all, if y'all was in that church when Marvin Sapp told the ushers to close the door, if I was like, hey, close the door, we need donations. God said, what y'all gonna do? If I was in there, I would my like anxiety would cause me to have like an immediate like response.
I ain't gonna lie, I did not see that. That is hilarious.
Nah, you ain't see it? Hold on.
Showed the whole video because I want to know.
You gotta do it. Bro, listen, cause that
You said did they do it?
clip shit dangerous. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, facts. The clip shit is dangerous.
You lose the right 3 seconds of your motherfuckers change the whole perspective.
So I didn't see it. So
Okay. I'm reading. Yeah. He held.
People online watching. And then everybody in here, everybody give up 20, and then whoever's on stage with him, y'all gonna give 100. And that's crazy too. Like, hold up, you
You gonna tell me what I'm giving?
Like, that's crazy.
He is shown in
And
video.
He had to tell the ushers close the door more than once, because the ushers probably was bugging like, what?
Yeah.
this not rehearsed.
Close the door.
All right.
Like, but I saw people trying to justify it. I'm like, nah, you can't justify this.
He said, I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
I'm not gonna lie, $20 is not a lot, but like I don't like when pastors and preachers and shit like that try to make the congregation feel like they have to partake in tithes and offering. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, it is in the Bible to give your 10% weekly. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Right? Okay, but that's the easiest way to get people out of the church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like badgering for money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like is and like you say, I really want to see what the people did. Did they give? Was this,
Yeah.
Like, because
This shit should be empty this Sunday. That shit should be
And he got 40.
No, facts.
That's like,
Hey.
Yo, I seen a clip yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was a pastor. I don't even know what a church was, but it was a Caucasian couple, but it was a black pastor. And damn, I wish I would have saved it. He said the family said they sold all their belongings and drove 7 days to get to the church, like to join the church. Now they're looking for somewhere to live in wherever the church is. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati somewhere. I don't know. You feel me? But yeah, like, and the pastor offered him $50,000 to get him a new, to get their feet started, get them back started, and a job. I want to say the dude said he didn't take the 50,000, but he took the job, you know, and yeah, but with a baby, 7 days to drive to the church. It was just a clip. I don't know if it was real or not, but I seen the dude walked up and you feel me?
Spitting some shit, boy. Man, we need to go over there.
The promised land, they gotta be, because if they was watching them and they knew about it from whatever they at, but I gotta get there physically. Gotta be the promised land. Like, what? And then don't take the money. Oh man.
Yeah, that church got a strong grasp on people.
That's a fact.
For sure.
But that's the strongest. I feel like that's the strongest slavery tactic it is. Religion.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, because if you get people hooked on something they can't see, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
There's nothing you can
Damn,
You
that's
can't
dope.
say, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing you can say. Like,
Hooked on something that they can't see. That's a fact.
see, hear, like, there's no, like, evidence other than, like, maybe what they might apply to some situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, miracles and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like it's in the seed. It's like, you know, my mom went to church, my grandma go to church. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to church. You got to go to church.
You know?
Easter coming up. Palm Sunday.
Jesus died and rose.
Yo, it's like, cause it's like all these symbolisms that we do, but inside the Bible it say don't do it, but we still do it.
Yep, it be right in your face, right?
You know,
That's crazy.
whatever.
In God we trust.
I met this crazy man yesterday. He was walking through, like Zari 1145 parking lot, Target City and shit. He got a bottle. He said this is liquor, and he like chanting and like marching and saying "Hell Hitler." He's saying it twice. Hell Hitler, Hell Hitler. Some big black dude. He looked like Rick Ross. Yeah,
crazy,
Hell
right?
Hitler. I wish I would have recorded it for real, cause he like, I want to say he was drunk, but then at the same time, I don't know. He might just act like that for real, bro, cause he's a crazy man, bro. I said, hey, he's standing right here, right? I said, hey, you tasted this liquor yet? I'm talking to the dude in front of me. He started walking out the door. He started walking mad fast out the door. He was like, yeah, I tasted it. I was like, this shit trash, horse piss. Yeah. He was like, I know, and walked out the door real quick. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How you know your liquor is trash? Like, I should have took a picture of that shit. Crazy people out here in this world.
It really
man.
is, man.
He said even
I
Rick
feel like
Ross
it
know
gets
he the biggest
crazier
boss.
by the day. This man, the same
yeah,
man.
the man. He said even Rick Ross know he the biggest boss.
No,
That's what the dude said.
Okay.
The Hell Hitler was wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Did y'all hear the Kanye album?
Nah, I want to watch. A matter of fact, tonight I'm gonna watch the interview with him and Academics. You seen it?
gotta check it out.
Yeah.
But how I don't know, like, so let me ask y'all though, like, do you feel like Kanye is the dumbest man alive or the smartest man alive?
Go ahead.
I feel like Kanye is Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
You ain't answering the question. That's already telling me. He gave you two options.
hello.
He gave you two options.
Yeah. No, we got somebody coming. That's cool. That's cool. For me. Kanye, I think that he is. Before I call him dumb, I'm gonna call him a genius. You know what I'm saying? He might have lost himself a little bit around the way. But that's what happens to geniuses. They're mad. They turn mad. You feel me? Because they know so much.
So that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's why I was letting you go first. I was like, bro, my mom used to tell me, like, when I was a kid, like, yo, niggas that's like so smart, they end up making themselves look dumb because they try to be smarter than everybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand what I'm saying? Like, niggas try to stay so many steps ahead of you that they outdid themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do? Over calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with Kanye, bro. Like, he's so before his time, and I'm not agreeing with everything that he's doing or everything like that, but he's so before his time that it's weird now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's weird now. In the next 50 years, you know, like, it's going to be a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not saying.
I mean, they are. Everybody biting it already. The raggedy look, it's everywhere.
He was wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood. A black Ku Klux Klan hood.
Not only was it black, it was leather.
That's hot.
He tried to make it fly, but no.
And he got a white one too.
Well, he tripping, but I mean, even with doing that, you know, that antagonizes, like, he's, you know what I'm saying?
But I wasn't talking only talking about that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about that at all, actually, because I don't think that that's going to be a trend or anything like that, or in the next 50 years at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the shit that he do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even like you said with the clothing and the baggy, you know,
I mean, just
acid wash look,
everything.
like,
Yeah,
you know.
for sure. Kanye ahead of his time, for sure. But now he's so far ahead because, like you said, you know,
you trying to stay over calculated.
Yeah,
it's
like too far ahead now.
You burnt out.
Yeah, facts.
You burnt out. Overload. System overload, my boy.
Yeah.
Shit. You want to take a break?
We waiting on Doo-Wop in the building.
Yeah,
his
for sure.
videographer, photographer coming, so we're gonna wait on him. So before that, we get out of here. Timbaland commented on recent music, and he said it's bland and boring. You know, so y'all think that's like true? And I want to like chime in on this too, because I just started making beats. I want to know like what y'all think.
I feel like to the naked eye, like, if you're not listening to new music that's coming out, then all that they're feeding us, it could get very boring real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the only 10 artists, you know what I'm saying, that they pushing in our face and that they, you know, giving us their music, so it can get very boring real quick.
Yeah.
I could agree with him on that. But there's new artists every day. It's not in the 90s where it was even those 20, you know what I'm saying, popular artists.
Yeah.
Well, you know, but now, and not even 90s, early 2000s too, because even when let's go back to 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? It was a countdown to 10. We had at least 20 artists, and there wasn't a lot of new artists that was popping in the scene.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But now we got new artists all the time, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that perspective too, and it just reminded me. T-Pain said something like, you know, find the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out there. Like, you don't have to listen to it. You can go outside of these playlists, you know, for sure. Yes, the music, I think, is, you know, that they're feeding us is bland. I just started making beats, so, you know, I noticed it's a lot of, like, you know, two sound things going on. Metro Boomin is fire, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, it's just a lot of simplicity, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like trying to be quick or, you know, not soulful. And then when I say soulful, it don't even gotta be like no R&B, but shit, you drill, trap, that shit soulful, you know what I'm saying? And you can feel it type shit. And I think that's that feeling, you know? between the artist and the producer.
And the
You know what I'm
producer,
saying? Like,
for sure.
just feeling in
For
music,
sure, yeah.
shit that make you.
Because it's
You know
for
what I'm saying?
both of them is making the track.
Yeah,
There's
for
no
sure.
track without the producer,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it's not complete without the artist on it. You feel me? So shit, yeah, for sure. It takes two.
What you?
Say it louder.
I think that's the problem why it's bland, because there's no more relationships between the two. Everything money based. If you a producer, like your music gotta be bland, so I can sell it to him, I can sell it to you,
Yeah.
I can sell it to him.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
We building a
Metro
sound.
that's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's making this type of beats for these. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit always gonna be different, and you comfortable enough around them to say, okay, bro, I know you made that shit like this, bro. I just cook some other shit, like just rap on the motherfucker, fuck it, bro. See how this shit come out. And the artist trusting the producer to say, alright, this ain't some shit I normally do. I might not even fucking like this beat.
Yeah.
Fuck with how I'm gonna rap on the motherfucker. That
For
might
sure.
be the biggest.
Yeah.
They might be a biggest hit on some shit you
Yeah.
gonna put out. You ain't even finna rap on these motherfuckers.
Nah, facts.
That relationship, pure. It's just everything money based. I don't think people be wanting to actually like grow up with the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta build a team. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And you gotta be able to take them the low ball moments. You know what I mean? For sure. But everything's so money based. It's like fuck it. I'm finna make these same 10 trap beats, and I'm finna flood the streets with these motherfuckers. So that way I can make money.
All these, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ain't about the music no more.
Nah,
Yep.
facts.
Yeah, we gotta get back to the music for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, don't go nowhere. It's, go make sure y'all go follow DLOG_. Don't forget the G while we transition to our interview with Doo-Wop. All right, America Realest Podcast, Live Hip Hop Daily. See ya.